Ladies and gentlemen, the unforgettable sounds of the real deal.
This ain't over till we say it's over.
Just an old school player from the block. Got me here and I'm slinging them rocks. And know you hurting, but I got a big call.
All right, so we back with the Real Deal Podcast, episode 2. Finally, Jesus Christ. Like, what little does everybody know is like we already done this one time, but let's just say it didn't come out very well. So we went back to the drawing board a little bit. You know, it happens.
You got to do sometimes.
It happens. This episode is brought to you by Modelo. You know,
Modelo Cerveza. See.
So yeah, anyway. So right off jump, man, like I want to talk about this fucking coronavirus because like we ain't been on since the shit hit crazy, right? So I just want to briefly touch on that shit real quick. Like shit is fucked up, man. Like they trying to lock us down in quarantine. It's like, do you believe that shit is like martial law coming or some shit? Like, what do you think?
I
mean,
don't
like,
know. I don't know enough
really
about it.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't either. I mean, I read what I can read about it, but you know, like.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think some shit like that is really possible though? Like, because shit could get real fucked up before it gets better. You know what I mean? Like, I read in fucking like Italy, man, like 6,000 fucking people died over there from this shit already. Like, that's 9/11 3 times, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we lost like 3,000 in 9/11, and it's like fucking 6,000 already to that shit. You know, that's it's like 12,000 people had it or something.
Yeah.
But so far, the shit that I've seen on the TV the last couple of days is the death rate for the people that are getting it here is pretty it's a lot better. You know what I mean? Like it's not to take anything away from it, it's bad. You know what I mean? Like, but like the survival rate I think is a little better here. Maybe because of the doctors, man. I don't know. Maybe you know, China had it first and then a couple other places, so they had time to kind of look at what was going on with them. Maybe try to get ahead of it before it hit us. You know, like that's all I can say. You know, like,
yeah.
That's all I know.
It took China from December to now to get it under control. So,
wow. So maybe that's the time frame that they're using. I know they basically told me like I couldn't tattoo, you know, for 30 fucking days starting on the cutoff time. You know what I'm saying? Like 30 days is a long time not to go without a fucking living, bro. Like, you know, your livelihood is, you know, one apple to the next apple, you know, or tattoo to the next tattoo or house to the next house. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they just fucking tell you can't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's rough, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck, you know, like, I mean, we're kind of batting down the hatches. I feel like that's probably what everybody's doing a little bit, but, like, I don't know, man. Like, what I kept telling somebody yesterday, man, is like, I feel like they're telling us all the stuff we can't do, but they ain't told us shit we can do yet or when we can do it. You know what I mean? Like, just what you can't
buy
do.
all the toilet paper.
yeah, like, dude, what the fuck? Like, where did that? Why? I don't understand the toilet paper. Where did that come from? Like, some motherfuckers are just. Yeah, I mean, was it a meme on Facebook? It was like, hey, you better get your toilet paper. That goes, motherfuckers be shitting on you. You know, like, what the hell? You know, like, I kind of feel like it started as a joke almost. You know what I mean? Like, and then people took it seriously because that's what happens. All right, you know, so like, this is exactly why the government don't tell us a goddamn thing, right? Because I mean, look at what happens when they say some snow's coming. Like, people rampage to the grocery stores and buy every fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like, every fucking thing, you know, right? And now some shit like this happens. Look how people panic and are still panicking. Because you really can't go in the store and don't see empty shelves right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking bananas right now, you know? So imagine if they told you about little green fucking aliens.
Yeah.
What the fuck people would do then? Like, that'd be fucking bananas, right? Like, they would fucking lose their goddamn mind, you know? Like, a fucking alien finally, you know? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I believe, you know, people talk shit about the media, and the media is what it is. You know, like, I take nothing away from that shit, you know? But I don't trust none of them motherfuckers. You know, like, that's just me. Like, you know, you have your own fucking opinion about it, whether you're right or left or conservative, liberal, or idealist or realist or whatever the fuck you class. People got all kinds of shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't care what you are, man. All I'm saying is like, there's a lot of lying going on. It's a lot of dancing around the tulips type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that shit, man. So that's why I try not to get too involved in it, Yeah. I just hate to see people be so one-sided. That's the part that gets me the worst. It's like you could be whatever you want to be, but people get so one-sided, so stubborn in that one-sidedness that, like, they're already like a ticking time bomb. You know what I'm saying? Like, just waiting for somebody to say something about the person or thing they oppose. Yeah. So that they can fucking just bulldog somebody for it. Like, dude, that shit's got to go, man. I don't give a fuck if you drive a Chevy or a Ford. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got all of them.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and my people cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck what they doing. If you cool, you cool. I said that in the last episode. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, if you cool, you just cool. I don't give a fuck where you come from, what your nationality is, or do you go to church on Sunday or don't, or shit or something. I don't give a damn. If you cool, you cool. Yeah. But motherfuckers ain't cool. It's some crazy shit going on, man. Like, I don't think people are ready, man. I just don't
understand how Bill Gates in 2015 said this shit was gonna happen.
I think a couple of people have prophesized this shit already, right? I know the Simpsons did it.
Yeah, definitely Simpsons. They do every fucking thing.
Yeah. Speaking of the Simpsons, it's funny we say that, but our brain's really not registering the facts of that situation, right? Because you don't really want to grasp the magnitude of that shit. Like, the Simpsons have been right, like, what, 10 times, 14 times now about shit that should never have happened. Like, I mean, what's the chances? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that fucking happen, bro? Like, am I missing something? Did I not Google a mystery line or something to give me the answer to that or something? I don't. Like, that shit's crazy, though, right? Like, yeah. They predicted that shit, son. I think they predicted OJ, right? I know they did Trump.
Yeah, I love the one of Trump. It's even the same fucking shot of him coming down the escalator.
That's what I'm saying. I think they did the same thing with OJ, because Simpsons been on for a fucking minute. Yeah. Like, they've been on for a fucking minute, bro. Like, and if to you comments to say, I say, fuck too much, fuck you. Don't watch then, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Please watch. We want you to watch. We want you. Just don't play us around your kids. I told y'all that, and I told everybody that shit in the jump. This shit is not for your kids. If you can't listen, if motherfuckers don't know by now that they can't have their volume on 10 when my Snap opens, you know what I'm saying? Like, then they fooling themselves, right? So if you watching my podcast over here, you got to know, like, you don't want to be full volume, maybe unless you're in the car by yourself, going to work or something shit, on the way home or something. You know what I mean? Like, some shit like that. Motherfuckers don't know what that shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so anyway, now I want to get away from that coronavirus shit, because that's all anybody's talking about all together. I just fuck that shit.
Yeah. I just say be safe, man.
Yeah. Wash your hands.
Yeah, wash your hands. Take care of you fucking. Take care of yours. Yeah. Fucking hand sanitizer. That's about $200 worth of hand sanitizer.
That's an ancient bottle right there.
That bitch worth some money.
You can't roll out the streets with that right now.
Yeah, that shit worth like $400 on eBay.
Facts. 2 ounces.
What about the dude that got shut? That's fucked up, man. The dude that like hoarded it and like
The hand sanitizer?
Yeah, and the
Oh,
toilet
yeah.
paper.
Yeah, I saw something
and then,
about
that. Amazon and eBay like shut him down from
Get
selling.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's his own dumbass.
Yeah, it's stupid. Like, people did stupid shit, man. Like, that's why I said, that's why they can't tell us about fucking aliens, bro. You know what I mean? Because you dumb motherfuckers don't know how to take fucking ride-in for toilet paper and chicken breasts. Like, I ain't had a piece of fucking chicken in like 4-5 days, man. Like, this shit is ridiculous, man. Like, I like chicken too, motherfucker. He needed a guitar. You know, this was in Craigslist heyday, you know what I mean? Shit like that. So, like, I found a dude in Henderson that had a guitar on Craigslist that he wanted to sell, yada, yada, yada. He was right uptown off Dabney Drive and shit, you know? So, I made an appointment time and shit, went and met him at his place, checked the guitar out. It's like an apartment thing. He lives in the basement, so I go down these steps. And these real long steps and shit, get there. He shows me a guitar. It's perfect. The price is good. I buy it. I'm like, all right, man, have a good day. He was like, come on, man, you come out my back door. That way you ain't got to go up those steps, right? So I'm like, all right, cool, let's do that. So we're going through this fucking room, right? And the room's kind of dark. And then when he gets to the door, he's like, just hold on, open the door to brighten up in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can hear shit like this in the room, you know what I mean? Like, as I'm standing there waiting for him to open the door. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, shit.
Right? This motherfucker opens the door and the fucking sun comes in, you know, because it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun comes in and lights up the fucking room, and I'm surrounded by fucking aquariums of fucking snakes.
Oh, shit.
And that sound is them motherfuckers hitting the glass trying to eat my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in a fucking house of horrors, man. Like, this is a fucking nightmare. I couldn't get the fuck out of here. Like, I was fixing to start scratching and pawing and kicking the shit out of this motherfucker on my way out this door. Like, I mean, like, it was a house of horrors for me, bro, because I fucking hate snakes. And now them some bitches on both sides of me, and all I can hear in stereo, we're here. Still drinking. Hey, man, cheers, man, by the way. I'm thinking about it, because there's a lot of fucked up shit going on. So, yeah, I want to get onto the metal community thing that we were talking about before. I want to bring that up. I was telling folks like this. The last time we were here or whatever, I was like, you know, like, what bugs me, because we were talking about songs and shit, and like, we were talking about the new Lamb of God and the new Trivium and all those new songs and shit. I was like, man, you know what kills me, man? It's like the fucking stigma, man, like, of fucking metalheads. Like, I'm a metalhead, always have been, right? Always will be, right? But we're some douchebags, bro. Like, on the internet, the trolls and shit, man, it is so bad, dude. Like, it is so fucking bad. Like, I mean, all right, I get the Nickelback thing, okay? You know, like, the whole cookie cutter thing, it worked. You know, you keep doing it, you sell shows, you make money.
The shit, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, so I get that. But then you fast forward now, this generation is like Five Finger Death Punch is that. Like, dude, I like fucking Five Finger Death Punch.
Five Finger Death Punch is the shit. I don't
just
fucking
because
jam them on the
Just
reg.
because they're not your particular version of what you think metal is doesn't give you the fucking right to fucking disrespect what it is as an art.
I respect
you know what
them
I mean?
for,
Like, it's an art, bro.
Who they are and what they do.
It's an art. The reason they have that tone and stuff like that, even bands like Korn, you know what I mean? Like, one of my all-time... Man, like, Korn came in and shut shit down, you know what I mean? Like, they changed the whole game up, you know what I mean? Like, shit like that, like, but people still, and even then and now, still bag on them, you know? It's like, dude, you're fucking, it's your genre of music. Like, we're the first ones to complain about not being a category in, like, the fucking Grammys or something, you know what I mean? Or the Billboard 100 or something. You know what I mean? We get mad, talk shit about that as an organization, but we don't say shit to each other for fucking bagging out all the fucking bands that's out there creating art. You know, they built a fan base. So, you know, like, I don't know the numbers, but I would imagine I hear Five Fingers doing pretty well. So if they play a fucking stadium and put 10 to 30,000 people in there, that's 10 to 30,000 people in that one city that fucking love them. You know what I mean? So you ain't just disrespecting them, you disrespecting all of them. You know what I mean? Like, it just ain't cool, man. Just stop the fucking trolling, man. That shit, God, I fucking hate that shit. And what makes it so bad is I've noticed, like, in some instances, like, the main trolls are dudes who are in local bands trying to sell their music, You know what I mean? Like, and be somebody, you know? But karma's just killing them, you know? Because as good as they are, nobody's going to fucking deal with a douchebag, you know what I mean? But so long, you know? Like, no matter how good they are. And that's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Because that's taken away from the other dudes creating art. You know what I'm saying? Like, local bands are a dying fucking breed. You know, at one time, like, it was fucking 10,000 of those fucking things in North Carolina. You know what I mean? Like, it was, what's wrong, man?
Did you hear that beat? It stopped.
What stopped?
The camera.
That did?
Ladies and gentlemen, the unforgettable sounds of the real deal.
Do it, man. Do it a little louder like this. I'm fucking weak. I love that shit, man. Shut the fuck up, man. I love that shit. People be snapping me and shit, man. I don't care what I say. All their snapper be them with a big mouth filter be like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, yeah, goddamn. Can't even use my own shit no more, man. Shit's crazy. That shit crazy, man. That shit crazy. All we seeing right now is riding for toilet paper. Fucking toilet paper, bro. Come on, man. Like, we could do better, bro.
One square at a time.
We can do better, bro. Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
What was it I said last time?
We can do better.
Oh yeah, if the shit hits the fan, the last thing I'm gonna be worried about is having toilet paper.
Right?
Ain't nobody bought up, you know,
Yeah.
the shit they should have been buying up.
Yeah. That's right.
But anyway.
Yeah,
I was like, go down to the creek and wash my ass.
wash my ass in the creek water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not doing that.
I mean, shit.
Nah, I ain't gonna say what I won't do. Again, I won't say what I won't do. At this age, I'm gonna tell you something I have learned at 43 years old. You know, like that's why a lot of the people that fuck with me on the podcast and shit, like a lot of my homeboys and shit, they, you know, they're of age and shit too. You know what I mean? Like I've lived for a little while now, and one thing I can tell you is don't ever say you won't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Because depending on where life takes you, like, motherfucker, there's a chance you might have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. You know, I ain't gonna say what I won't do, because I'll do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is.
Made me bigger, old red skin, had no patience, unless he had a line in the water, wait. Bet he had a palm all hanging off his lip, say, if it go to the bottom and don't move, skate. Gotta just wait, gotta move slow. Too much stress, make a damn line break. Need to up your test if you want this leader. 100 proof is settled in my belly like ether. He wasn't a drinker unless it was coffee. Midday off, then sugar left everywhere after. Ants coming out of the cabinets of the damn shack that made me so crazy. How you take it for granted until it's gone. When I have a kid, we gon' build a pond. Damn. Fill it with trout, living my life with no doubt in me, knowing that you looking out for me. Take me down where the cool water flows, so I can remember the ones I love. Where the cool water flows. Take me down where the cool water flows, so I can remember the ones I love.
Shout out to my boy Mozzie. That fucking Appalachian Performance is the shit. What's this one called?
That's what it's called. We're listening to Shine right now.
Shine.
Appalachian Performance EP, Mazi, M-A-Z-I, on Apple Music. This the real deal. You gotta give it the stamp of approval. Every time somebody says the real deal, it needs to be some sound effect. You know, like some old school stamp. Yeah. Make that shit happen in editing,
no, it
man.
needs to be
Yeah, every time somebody says the real deal, you know, it just the real deal. You know, it just does it. The real deal. It just does it. You know what I mean? Nigga,
Yeah. The real deal seal of approval.
do that. That should be dope.
Yep, I just did it. No, it's gonna be like cha-ching.
My boy did that shit, son. Damn stamp of approval. Jack Skaggs had an album called Stamp of Approval that I recorded and produced.
He's badass.
We're gonna get him on the show, man. Jack Skaggs, shout out.
I want him to perform something live too.
Yeah, shit, you know he will, man. Like he's definitely coming on the podcast. Like I got some different dudes that's coming on the podcast here real soon. Like we just, for like people that's listening, like like our wheels are turning. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of time. Just be patient with us. Keep checking us out. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you get a notification. When we post something new. But just bear with us because we're gonna be adding a lot more content. It's all about timing right now. And with all this shit going on, it's kind of fucking us up a little bit. So we'll get there. Just fucking bear with us. Just make sure you share us, man. Like subscribe to the channel, like the channel, all that good shit. Leave some comments too. Like I said early on in my snap, like if there's some shit you want us to discuss, we absolutely will. You know what I mean? Like put it in the comments. Like this video right here, just comment down here something like you want to hear for the next podcast or some subject or matter that you want us to talk about, because we will. We'll dive right in. We don't care.
Yeah.
We don't discriminate. Ain't that right, Ken?
That's right.
The real deal.
Yes. Holy shit.
But all my blood went up my nose. Spent my last time.
All right, welcome back to the Real Deal Podcast with TJ and Kim. We got a special thing going on right now. We got an in-studio artist debuting his brand new song, Up My Nose. The famous Coot is here. What's up, Coot? How you doing, man? How you doing, man? Like,
What up?
It's good to have you here, man. Like, I'm glad you're here.
Hell yeah, man.
How's life doing you, man?
Man, well, pretty good actually.
Right? I heard,
Yeah.
so I heard the song, man. It's fucking killer, bro.
Thanks, man.
Like, did you
Yeah.
think it was gonna really take off like it did when you put it out?
I mean, that was the goal from the get-go.
Right. So, like, I feel like the song speaks to me because I feel like you're really speaking from the heart, bro. Like, this shit is really happening. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
this is real life right now, right?
I mean, why not just write music about what, why not just write music about what, what's really happening in your life?
Yeah, right. Like, that's
So-
why it's so personal,
and so,
feeling,
I
man.
mean,
Like,
and,
up your nose. Like, I feel like so many people can relate to that, though.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause-
because there's a lot of people like that, Coot. Like, you got to know, like, you're speaking for a minority, a group of people, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get me a little job and I'll, save me up some money, and then, and I get me a couple hookers, and that's just what I like to do.
Party time, right?
That's
Fuck
just what
it.
I like to do,
Right? Party time, man. Fuck it. That's what you're supposed to do, man.
Yeah.
You're a fucking rock star, bro. That's what you're
Yeah.
supposed to do, man. Like, I mean, really. So, all right. So, Up Your Nose is out. Up My Nose is out right now, right? So, you got plans to finish this whole album, or what? I mean, what's next?
Well, the way times are now, it ain't about albums no more. It's about
Right.
singles.
Absolutely.
And instead of releasing albums, I'm just gonna release singles
Right.
from here on out.
Right.
Well,
Well, you're fucking famous already. You can do that.
Eventually, there'll be a greatest hits.
Right. I totally see that though.
Yeah, my
like,
band Raging Savage is making an album though.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the name again?
Of the album,
Yeah. No. What's the name of the band?
Raging Savage.
Raging Savage.
Yeah,
Right. So
I'm the
that's
drummer.
So you're the drummer of that band. That's
Yeah.
fucking awesome. Cool. Like you're everywhere, right, bro? Like,
Yeah, man.
Holy shit,
Yeah,
man.
man.
So how's your
DH,
relationship with old girl now?
Lulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It
We got
seems like y'all had a
divorced.
real chemistry going.
we
there,
did,
man.
we did. We got divorced, and we created these projects, and we went our separate ways, but she's still in the band.
Oh, she's still in the band.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man. That you guys can work that
Yeah.
out, man. Like,
Yeah.
So what do you think, man? Do you think it's like one of those things where maybe you guys will get back together, or
Me and Lulu?
yeah, you know,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, well, we get together all the time, right? Yeah, we get together all the time. Hell yeah. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Well, that's good, man.
It just ain't on paper no more.
I got you. Just ain't on paper no more. So that's cool, man. Like, so we looking forward to hearing new music coming out from you, man. Like, just throw that shit anyway, bro. Fuck it, you know. So,
I figured I'd just play "Scoop It Up."
Yeah.
The acoustic version.
Right.
If that's all right with you.
Yeah, sure, man.
But if you want to see Up My Nose, it's on the YouTubes.
Yeah. Well, I think we could do better than that. I think after this interview, like, we'll get the guy to edit in some of the video, man, so people watching the podcast can see you directly.
All right, well, that's cool.
You know,
I'm gonna do a little bit.
It's all about
Scoop
giving
It
back,
Up.
bro.
Yeah. Me. All right, here we go.
All right.
You ready?
I'm ready, bro.
This is Scoop It Up by the Backwoods Boys. Just an old school player from the block. Got my heater and I'm slinging them rocks. And know you heard him, but I got a big cock. Not wrong, got stuff in my sock. I'm spinning that cheddar, never been better. When I eat the booty up, it's never been wetter. I'm sorry, baby, would you say your name is? You ugly as fuck, you can suck on my titties up. I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Riding around singing down in the mattress. I don't give a fuck, boy, let me tell you what. Gotta have a rig on, let me screw it up. I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Riding around singing down in the mattress. Let me screw it up. Let me scoop it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Coot. So here's the video for Up My Nose.
Did it stop?
Thank you, bro.
It's cool, man. Just be like, thanks for watching.